People are drinking less beer, they're drinking less wine, they're drinking less liquor, or maybe not drinking at all. For ourselves and many other breweries, we're selling way less beer than we used to. My name is Omar Ansari. I'm president of Surly Brewing Company. Surly got into the THC sector a number of months after the law change. Representative Ryan Winkler brought a bill to the legislature that allowed the legal production and consumption of low-dose hemp beverages and edibles that have a small amount of THC in them, which is the same active ingredient as marijuana. When that passed, I don't think any of us knew what it was. I don't think in the legislature understood exactly what it meant. I will give credit to Indeed came out with a THC beverage right away, and it was literally like, for real? We can do this? The THC beverage space is now an integral part of the Minnesota craft beer market. Without that infusion of new production that we've been able to take on, we would be in pretty dire straits. It was tricky in the beginning, there's no doubt. There were things to learn, there were problems on the production side, but luckily we've got a really good lab team that really jumped in and tried to understand why it wasn't working, what the problems were, and deal with them. I don't think any of us thought it was going to be as big of a market as it has become. Go to a liquor store and see how much THC beverage are there. It's kind of overwhelming. In general, Surly is now producing more THC beverages than we are beer. And of those THC beverages we're making, probably 30% of those are our own, but the majority of that production is for other companies, other brands that have come to us to make their beverages for them. If folks aren't drinking beer, we're happy to make something that they do drink. This is what the business is now. And not just our brewery, but many breweries. Brewers have to fill those tanks, have to keep those candy lines spinning with something. And the fact that this beverage has kind of exploded gives us all the opportunity to kind of help meet that demand. The great thing is that Minnesota has, I think, embraced the craft beer market and seen it grow. And now it's embraced the THC market and seen it grow. And it's been a great home, I think, for those beverages. And I think it will continue to be as time goes on.